for recital. So first and foremost, you want to go over and maybe make a list of what routines you're in. So I'm in tap, jazz, ballet, and then you want to talk about which costumes are each one, just so that you can make sure you have your list together. Now we're going to help you with the list though, and Alley Cats, if you check out in the description below this video, we're going to have a link to an entire list of what to pack just to help you guys, okay? So first we're going to talk about costumes and what to pack with costumes. So every single costume pretty much has multiple pieces to it. This one, for example, has an undershirt and it has pants, right? And here we've put them all on the same hanger so that way they don't get lost. And we've also made sure to label them all with our names. So they're all on the same hanger so they don't get lost. We also want to see if maybe they have a hairpiece. This one does not have a hairpiece, so we can go ahead and put this either on our hanger or in our tote. What we suggest is if you have anywhere from 1 to 2 costumes, you bring a tote of some sort. We also, laundry baskets are big things. Can you grab that? So this is our laundry basket. You want to make sure it's clearly labeled with your dancer's name. And then we've even seen some great ideas of putting, you know, number 8 is ballet and it's your pink costume on there to help your child know what is first, what's second, what's coming up next, things like that. But you want to pack everything in one little tote, laundry basket, or something that they can easily carry themselves into the recital dressing rooms. If you have, you can put that down now, babe, thanks. If you have more than 3 or more costumes, we suggest something like this, which is just a costume rack, clothing rack. You can get these at Walmart, Target, anywhere. If you have more than 3 costumes and you really want to get your dancer something special for maybe birthday or a present of some sort, a duffel, we're going to give you a link. We're going to give you a link to what this is. But basically, it has your duffel bag where you can put all of your things inside of it, but then this nice clothing hanger pops out of it. So everything is able to be picked up and rolled by your dancer. There's a handle on it and everything.
Just so you can see a little bit better, there's pockets on every side so they can fit their shoes, their iPad, their makeup, snacks. This is actually a cooling bag, so if they have water, it can go in there. There's, I mean, really this is like your everything that you need. They make them in different sizes. So there's bigger ones than this. Some of our older girls who are in 15 to 20 dances, this is what they need.
So we're going to hang this up here, and then we're going to keep going down the list. So this is our next costume. This one we know has a hairpiece, right? Okay, so we're going to find our hairpiece, and if there's not a way to hook the hairpiece, a lot of these hairpieces have barrettes and stuff. If there's not a way to hook the hairpiece on the costume, which is what we suggest, I have another suggestion for you. If you can hold this, hold your hairband for me. Okay, so another awesome idea is to take a Ziploc bag, bigger better, especially if you have bigger hairbands like this, but this is all I had. Cut a little hole in it, open it, stick your hairpiece in there, and now that I've cut that hole in it, I can slip that hole over my hanger, and now my hairpiece hangs with my costume, and it's ready to go. Okay, so costumes, right? You want to check and make sure you have any accessories, hair accessories, tutus like this one. Sometimes we have what? Wristlets, what else? Chokers. Hats is a good one too. So all those types of things you can put in your Ziploc bag and hang them with your costume. So other things you want to pack. Shoes, and more shoes. We're going to make sure that our shoes has our what in them? Name. First name and last name. So we're going to make sure all of our shoes have our name on them and they're labeled. Now again, you can also put your shoes in the Ziploc bag if you have a big Ziploc bag. I've seen plenty of kids do that. So that's a great thing to do with shoes. That way they're not digging through their bag looking for their shoe. They can't find their other shoe. Tights. Again, name on the tights. You've got brown tights, you've got pink tights, depending on what costumes you have or what dances you're in. These are another thing that can go in your Ziploc bag or bring in your basket. Again, you want to make sure that if they're not opened yet, you open it and you label it with your name. What else we got? We've got makeup. Makeup. So we need foundation, we need eyeliner, lipstick, you may want to send brushes, eyeshadow, always send more eyeshadow. This is another great thing if you don't have a makeup bag that can, go in a Ziploc and be put, on a random hanger or in a basket or bag that they bring. Hair stuff is also always important. Brush, elastic rubber bands so that if the one they're already wearing breaks. Hairspray. This is the best hairspray on the market. You can find it at Walmart. It's not hard to find. It has got to be glued. Best one out there. Bobby pins is always super important. Try and get a bobby pin that matches your child's hair color though, so that way it blends in and it doesn't, stick out like a sore thumb. And then if your child is wearing a bun, we like these. They're called sock buns. Again, they can match your child's hair color. So this would be for a blonde possibly, but they make brown ones and stuff. And we're going to have another video that shows you how to do a bun. But these are perfect for buns too. Oh, jacket. Jacket, if you have one, we have Alley Cat jackets you can buy if you'd like. Also, if you don't just have a regular old jacket, you can do a button-up shirt. But you want to make sure that they have something that they can cover up in when they're going from the car into the theater, when they're leaving the theater, going back to you guys, or just when they're hanging out in the room. But you've got to make sure it zips or buttons all the way up and all the way down. We don't want them to have something tight that they're pulling over their face and possibly messing up their hair or their makeup or anything similar like that. Work out?